Hi, I'm Darnell at Wave Oven Recipes, and today we're making bacon in the Ninja Foodi XL Pro Air Oven. So let's get started making some bacon right now. Alright, so even before we get the bacon out, since we know the way to make some smoke-free bacon or pretty much smokeless bacon in pretty much any oven air fryer, we're going to use it because that's the way to go, because things always turn out great when we do that. So first thing we're going to do is get some wet paper towels. Alright, so I've got myself some wet paper towels here that I've basically squeezed the excess water out of, and just using that to line the bake pan, so that'll help not only catch our grease, but helps with any type of a air fryer oven to avoid excessive smoke and things still cook up real nice. And I'm going to use the air fry basket because no matter what air fryer oven you're using, the air fryer basket is good for placing your bacon because things cook up even faster than they do if you use like a bake pan with a grill grate. Here's the star of the show, some thick hickory smoked bacon from our local Costco, but nothing this video is sponsored. I'm going to just get this bacon laid out across the air fryer basket here, and we'll see how many strips we can easily get in. Alright, so basically got 6 slices in there comfortably. Alright, now since this cooker does a quickie preheat anyway, I'm just going to put everything in and let it, just stay in during the preheat, because we know the preheat from my earlier testing, if you haven't already seen my earlier review, goes pretty quick. The earlier preheat, well, the initial preheat goes pretty quick, and the earlier review video shows, and it doesn't get very hot in that preheat. But what I've got going on here is I've got a rack on the lowest level with the bake pan and the paper towels, and then up on the third level up I've got the bacon in the air fryer basket. Now it's a little different from what the cooker would recommend for 2 layers, even though I'm not cooking 2 layers. I'm really only cooking 1 layer, but I use the 2-layer setting anyway when I'm doing something with a pan or something underneath, just so, maybe it'll help out to get things up here done a little quicker, because when you got a pan down here, it kind of could impede your airflow a little bit, but I just set it for 2 anyway. So what we're going to do air fry. We're going to do, for the time, we're going to go down to just 13 minutes. We're going to see how it does with 13 minutes. For temperature, we're going to go down to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. And so, I've got the 2 setting. Normally when you're doing 2 things, you'd have things on 2 and 4, but for bacon, in experience with doing bacon like this, this works out real nice. So we're going to, I got 430, 425. So now we got 425, 13 minutes, air fry, hit start. We'll let that preheat and cook, and I'll bring you on back in a bit. Alright, we're coming to the final minute, but things aren't looking as done as I would like. So I'm going to bump it up a couple more minutes so that basically it'll be a 15-minute cook. I like that when I add time, it doesn't disturb the time that I was at. So like I was at 101 and I put it up 2 seconds, it goes up to 301 instead of going to 3 minutes even or something like that and losing my seconds count. It keeps the seconds count even when I adjust the time, which is cool. And so we'll let this go for 15 minutes like this, and we'll see how things look after that. Alright, things are really sizzling, but I'm going to give it just 1 more minute, push it out to be a 16-minute cook, and we'll see how that turns out. Alright, at this point I'm debating going 17. The bacon's done, but I'm wondering if I want it just a little more crisp. So I'm going to go for that 17th minute, just push it up 1 more minute. Always nice to be able to just easily press and it go up like that, just 1 more minute. So we'll go 17. I think we're going to stop at 17 because things are looking real good. Alright, we're getting into our final seconds of this 17-minute cook of this bacon, 425 degrees Fahrenheit, no smoke at all, never a whiff or hint of smoke. And so now that all is done, everything's done, going to open up. And when I opened the door, there's some smoke that popped out, but there was none during the cook at all. So here's our completed bacon here. I think that looks very nice. I appreciate, and I'll say again, I appreciate that it's all even. You see how even it is? I didn't move this bacon. I didn't spin the rack or anything. And you see how even that bacon is cooked? All the bacon's cooked evenly. So I'm going to go ahead and get this bacon on off of here. Some of it might have a little bit of stickiness to the air fryer basket, maybe just a touch stickiness. I'm going to get probably going to be easy to use like a metal spatula or something to kind of help getting things off. So we'll use the metal spatula. Can help get right up under there good. There we go. Everything's coming up now. So there we go. And we'll just get the rest of these off, but you can use whatever works well for you to get your bacon off. I think if you just try and pull an end though, you're going to, it's kind of sticking into the basket. And you could use the bake pan with the grill rack. It might take a little longer, probably going to take you like somewhere in that 20-minute range if you use that grill grate in the baking pan, is usually the case with most cookers. It'll take you a 20 or 20 plus minute range. But that also works if you want to do that way, and you might have a little bit more smoke action that way, but it works. You can put the wet paper towels into your bake pan if you have the grill rack on top of it, and you won't have any smoke issues. And so we've got all our bacon off. You see the bacon is right, ooh, whoops, dropped my bacon. Bacon's stiff. I wanted to show you the bacon is stiff. So I'm going to close on up there, and I'll just go ahead and take this piece here and we'll just plate it. And with that, we'll go ahead and we'll move the camera around and we'll do some taste testing. Alright, here's our completed bacon. Nice and stiff. Let's do a taste. Alright, that bacon, tasty and crispy. Definitely crispy, nice bacon, so it turned out pretty good. And so the Ninja Foodi XL Pro Air Oven is able to cook up bacon and cook it up in a decent amount of time. No smoke issues if you use the method that I just showed. And so we know this cooker can do a good job for your breakfast foods like bacon. And so with that, I'll say that in the video description there are referral links for this and to my Amazon shop. I do get a commission from that, but you don't pay anything extra, so you're able to help this channel without basically paying any extra money at all. And also there are other ways to help the channel. You can see the membership link. You can join as a member, get some special perks that others don't get. And I do feel that the membership perks that you get here for the price are better than some of the membership perks for the price that you might get some other places. Not disparaging anybody else on YouTube, but just saying, I think that you get some pretty good stuff here for the price of the membership. Also, I'll say that if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and good eating.